Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Something Saturday where we just talk about the things we didn't get to talk about the rest of the week. And with the Flash movie being a month away now, we're starting to hear more and more about how wonderful this movie is. Celebrities endorsing it and all that. So we're going to talk a little bit about why that might be. And could this movie live up to its hype? But mind you, I really hope it does, but let's jump right into that. All right, so with Ezra Miller being accused of all of these crimes, a lot of people have serious concerns about the Flash movie, which premieres this year, June 16th. So that's only a month away. And the problem is that with the crimes they are accused of committing, how can they move forward as the Flash? And the short answer here, unfortunately, is they probably will not be. We've talked about the crimes that Ezra Miller is accused of in past videos, and you're more than welcome to go back and look at some of those videos. We won't be discussing a lot of that here, but some of those cases are not completely over. That was a lot of charges, and as far as I've heard, not all of these charges have been addressed. So Ezra is still possibly facing some court time from what I understand. And if that's the case, then there's no plausible way that Ezra Miller's going to be back as the Flash. Here's the catch. When you are producing a film, when you are a studio that has put out a film, you will do everything in your power to make sure that that film comes out and is as successful as it can be. And we're looking at a scenario here where that is exactly what the case is. Ezra Miller may not go on as the Flash. In fact, I don't see a plausible way that they do. With the things they're being accused of being so outrageously just wow, I don't see them actually letting them continue on as the character. And they've proven they're not above recasting some of these people. They've recasted the biggest star they had in Henry Cavill's Superman. If they are willing to part ways with big name stars, the ones that people actually really loved and adored in the roles, then having someone who committed crimes is certainly not going to be a smart thing to do going forward. But they have to save face. They have to actually make this film as successful as it possibly can be. So you are hearing on Twitter and all these other places how much people have liked it. Jaden Smith took to Twitter saying he got an advanced screening of this movie and it is absolutely amazing. Stephen King, of all people, the horror king, Stephen King, said he saw the movie and it's excellent. And this is the type of publicity that you have to buy as a creator to get your project out there and to make sure it's successful in the wake of such controversy. Now, I'm not saying these people are lying by any means. They probably really did enjoy the film. But the bottom line is the studio would not be going as insane as they are at trying to make sure that you know how great this film is going to be if they already didn't know that this film had to be a success. The only way that I see Ezra Miller coming back as the Flash is a couple years later. If they have gotten the help they needed and they could potentially come back and become the Flash again. But they aren't even planning on using the Flash for the first couple years of the new DC universe. So that being the case, we're not even having this conversation where it's a major concern of them to make sure that they return. They don't have to think about this for a long time. Only don't get me wrong, their decision has already been made. And I want to make that clear. They already know whether Ezra Miller is coming back as the Flash or not. We are the ones that are out of the loop here. We are the ones that don't know. But I think personally that there isn't really a way that Ezra Miller comes back. I do look forward to seeing this film because of the hype that they have built up for it, saying it's the greatest superhero movie of all time, saying that this is going to be one of the best superhero films you've ever seen, makes me go, okay, prove it. I want to see this film. Do I think there's any truth to the fact that this is the best superhero film ever? No, I don't. I think that they would have to top an awful lot of movies from the past and present to have that title. And personally, the plot that they've decided on with General Zod being the main villain and being the time period where Superman is dead, like died at birth basically because General Zod had him killed. And we get this alternative dimension where the only thing going for it is that they have Batman. And Batman is Michael Keaton's Batman. So yes, that part's exciting, but is that exciting enough to make you the best superhero movie ever made? Probably not. Now I'm ready to be proved wrong, and I really do hope that this movie is absolutely amazing. And yes, I will go and see it, but not because I support Ezra Miller or the crimes that they are accused of. And let's be clear on that too. They are accused of these crimes. We don't know that they have been found guilty of any of them, but they are out there, and that becomes a big risk. To have an actor accused of the types of crimes that Ezra Miller has been accused of really does make it hard to move forward with that person. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited for the Flash movie coming out next month? And do you plan on going to see it? Alright, so make sure you are leaving us a comment in the comment box below. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of the conversation as well. Then don't forget to hit that like button as hard as you can. It's free. It helps the channel. YouTube appreciates it. We appreciate it. And then make sure you're hitting subscribe. Miko says we need more subscribers, and you don't want to disappoint Miko. And then also, friends, while you're down there hitting that subscribe button, make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And then, friends, at the end of the day, you know it, I know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.